everybody, welcome back. I'm Molly from Bell Farms, Cornzilla. All right guys, so we are going to start talking about sweet corn because that's what we're doing right now. You guys have seen a lot of irrigation and potatoes, and now it's time to show you guys some corn. So first of all, I wanted to say sorry for the small gap in time where I didn't put any videos out. It was like the longest stretch I've had, maybe since the winter. But we had a very busy 2 weeks. We've been washing the packing house, washing the case ban, getting the corn room set up, like everything, and then I was preparing for my Harmonized Gap Plus food safety inspection, and we passed, and I got 100%, which is great. And then also I've got a tour coming this coming week, which is so exciting because we've never done anything like that before. So I'm going to see how it goes, but Alabama Farmer Federation is coming, and we're going to show these farmers what we do here with sweet corn. And then I have another food safety inspection later on in the week. So after this, I should be pretty much caught up, and hopefully the videos are going to be more like day in the life stuff again instead of playing catch up. But okay, so what that means is today's video is going to be getting set up for sweet corn. I'm going to start in the cooler and show you guys what that looks like, and then we're going to go over to the case ban. That's pretty much emptied out, and we got the equipment in there, and we're going to show you how we get that cleaned and set up for sweet corn season. All right guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this footage, and I will see you guys later. All right, I'm inside the trailer where we store all of our corn packing stuff, and it is empty. And I did not get to show you guys this, I'm sorry. So this is where we store everything. If you guys want to go back and check out a video from last year around this time, you'll be able to see that. The cooler's gotten clean, and that's why we have all of these tote bags in here. So I didn't get to show you that either, actually. So Max and Ethan were the ones who actually cleaned the cooler this time around because Shane and I were doing the packing house. So inside the case ban, we have all of the corn packing equipment. So we're going to take a look in here. So we can't bring the potatoes into the cooler until everything will fit in here. And then we can start cleaning in the case ban. So the case ban is empty except for one tote bag that has spilled potatoes on the floor. And we have our corn packing equipment in here. One casualty here. So you guys remember seeing this in late fall. You saw all these potatoes going in here, and then we were shoveling out of here all winter long, and then it was full of tote bags, and now all the tote bags that are left are in the cooler. And then this is going to be our corn packing room. So this whole room is going to get pressure washed and cleaned, and then we're going to set up all the equipment, and then you'll see it turn into our corn packing line. So right now it's a little bit of a mess, but just wanted to give you guys a little update on how everything is happening over here. And we are going to be picking corn in about a week. So yeah, we're trying to get our stuff ready. So here is the update. So this is what we have left of potatoes. Since everything wouldn't fit in here and have room for us to move around, we have this reefer trailer filled with potatoes also. So a little bit of space in there. We got the reefer going. We got this cooling. And hopefully these potatoes will be out of here in a couple weeks. They'll be all sold. We just cleaned up this tote bag that had fallen over, so those potatoes are gonna go for the cows. They actually didn't look that bad. I saw the tag, it was from December, but they looked good. Just a few little sprouts starting, but that's okay. Lots to do, so we're gonna get to work. Okay, so Shane got those bulkheads out of the front. He's got them stacked up nicely over there, but we gotta take these ones out. And if you're new here and you're wondering why these bulkheads are up, this is the pressure of the potatoes against the front and back. So this is what actually holds them from that garage door. So the bulkheads will come out here, the bulkheads have come out in the front, and this is where we're gonna have our conveyors lined up back here. So this is the next step in the process. I don't know why he did that. I don't know why there's barrels over here either. Oh. I think that was not cooperating, so Shane just decided to screw it.
Let's see what happens here.
Okay, so this is it for today. I didn't tell you guys when we started this, it was already after 4. So the goal was just to get the bulkheads out and get this aired out. And we're gonna start pressure washing here in tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow. Good morning. We are back in the case van. All right, Shane's already started. Morning.
Good morning.
You want me to close that door for you? All right, so if you have been around for a little while, you know that we are going to be pressure washing this whole building, and we're going to get to work. All right, guys, let the cleaning begin. Today is Sunday. We are going to spend the day getting this room ready, and hopefully we'll have some really good progress. I just went to the garden and looked, and we have some cucumbers ready, so that's exciting. So I got to get we got to get the stand out soon, and we'll get those cucumbers in the store and sell those on Monday. All right, I don't have time to mess around here. I got to get to work, so I'll be back. how you see the water flowing here. This is all in the design of the concrete. Everything is pitched to go towards the plenum, and that way water doesn't sit in potato storage. The whole purpose of the pitch is so that if there is moisture, it won't sit in the potato storage. It will work its way down to that alleyway and drain out. So all this stuff got put away kind of dirty, but we do clean everything before we get started. Everything gets cleaned, everything gets sanitized. This year, everything's gonna get painted. This is extremely satisfying. So what I'm doing is I'm cleaning the silk that has gotten caught up on these return rollers because we didn't put it away clean, which are bad. But since we're taking the belting off, everything's gonna get like really serviced this time around, so that'll be nice. Everything always gets pressure washed and sanitized, but you know, these rollers, it's a lot easier to get to these when the belting's not on. Even just having light coming through makes it easier. You can see a little bit better. So I'm almost done with this one, and then I'm gonna get this cleaned up and pressure washed, and then I'll move on to the next one. So
Showers likely. It's going to be on the humid side with highs mid-70s, cloudy during the evening hours.
all right, me and Ray are going to check out the first planting of sweet corn. Hopefully it's ready. Hopefully it's not ready yet.
We're gonna go check.
We're gonna go see though. Shane does not want to come down and see.
Brown.
I'm seeing some brown on the silks.
A lot of pollen on the ground, huh?
Yeah.
Coming.
Yeah, it is.
Super sweet. It has to be.
It tastes good.
You're gonna have to edit that one.
I will. I'll edit that out. It's close.
And here's the youngest one. That was the oldest one.
Yep. So side by side. You see some has some yellow. How many days do you think? This weekend, right?
Hopefully this weekend.
Yeah.
I think this one will probably be ready. It has to be yellow right to the tip.
Right. We have a whole, well, 5 days. Today is Sunday, so.
The sweetest part is right down here.
Yeah.
Not the tip, just the bottom.
So as you see, Ray and I walking through the field feeling the top of the corn. That's how we check to see if it's ready or how far along it is.
You can tell if it's ready when you feel the tip and it's like that.
Yeah.
It means it stopped growing and it filled out.
It's blunt and it's filled out, yeah. Full of juice. Those kernels are full of juice. They were looking for corn. I probably only had a dozen or so people come in yesterday looking for sweet corn. Want to try it?
I'll take a bite.
So that's what the field looks like from above. And you have seen these strips of unplanted ground. Those are our spray roads. And the reason we have spray roads is because the sprayer that we own is shorter and it won't clear the corn. So we have to have rows built in, and it's not a problem. It's the way we've always done it. All right, so Dave is out there spraying for worms. This is one of those things where nobody likes to hear it, but it's a very important part of farming. And there are moths that come in and they will lay an egg in every single ear of corn, and there will be a worm in every single one if you don't take care of that. We have an integrated pest management system. They come out and they put traps out in the field, and they let us know how many moths or bugs or whatever it is, how many they're seeing in the traps, and that dictates when, where, and how often the sprays need to happen. So we do not spray more than we need to. We don't want to. It's expensive for one, but overkill is not the way to take care of problems. You address them appropriately for what the situation is. So we have these tests, these traps in all of the fields with sweet corn, and we will adjust our schedule according to what's actually present in the fields. And if we didn't do this, we wouldn't have a crop that we could sell. And everybody says they don't want sprays, but then they also don't want to eat corn with worms in it. So you have to find that happy medium. But that's the spray coop that we have. Dave's been running that thing for years. It's been working great for us. It's easy to transport. It drives down the road. And right now Dave has a nice setup where he has a trailer for the sprayer, and he has a nice stainless steel trailer for water. So he can mix everything he needs to right on site at the tanks. And yeah, it works really well. So that's a little sneak peek of that. I know I haven't showed you guys any of that before. So we're gonna get back to cleaning. Dark in here. There we go. Okay, so starting in this corner, we are all the way there, and Shane's over in this corner here. So we're getting there. Just a little bit more. You can really see on this side because the light is better how well this does. Okay, so we have this stretch to go, and then we'll be on to the floors and conveyors, which I'm kind of working on the conveyors now, but we're getting some rain too, so that's exciting. Just started. Just a little drizzly. Hopefully it will amount to something. That would be great. So looking at the sweet corn, you guys saw us checking that out earlier. It looks like we are going to be maybe putting some sweet corn in the store the weekend of the 26th, I think it is. 27th? Yeah. yeah, something like that. 25th, 26th. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know what today is. I think it's the 20th, but we'll definitely be ready by August 1st. We'll be like picking. My inspection is the 29th of July, so we'll be picking by then for that. So that's always good. It's like try not to be too early, but you want to make sure you're early enough. Yeah. All right. Well, looking good. So the goal for today would be to get the entire building clean, which we will, and to get these conveyors pressure washed, which we will, and maybe I'll be able to make a video this evening. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. All right. Yeah, I mean, obviously Shane's goals for today was to have like everything set up, but we're gonna paint those conveyors, so I gotta get those cleaned so that they can dry, so that we can paint those tomorrow. And it's gonna be a busy week.